Okay, today we will be doing mean absolute deviation, so that's MAD. Now, these notes were already glued on your notebook, actually at the end of last semester, so go ahead and flip through them. They're right after simple and compound interest, okay? So it should be a little flip chart that looks like this. Okay, so once you've found it, let's go ahead and open up so that we can fill out our notes. So mean absolute deviation. It is a measure of variability or spread in a single number that is used to describe the spread of a set of data. So that's a mouthful, not a big deal. One measure of variability is the mean absolute deviation. So basically we're just going to be looking at data and finding the mean of it. Now we did find mean last year. That is just average when we were adding the numbers up and then dividing by how many we had added. But then this year we're going to take it a step further. And I'm just going to walk you through all the steps. So basically the MAD is the mean of the distances between the data values and the mean of the data set. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at all the steps that we need to do. We need to do 3 steps. They're just going to take a little bit, okay? So always please refer back to this chart so that you know what to do in order to solve one problem. So I'm only going to do one example with you, and you guys are going to follow all these steps for the handout. So basically find the mean of the data set. So that's the first step, find the mean of this set. The mean is the average. So what do I mean by that? You're going to add the numbers, then divide by how many you added, or by how many numbers you have. So the first thing that we're going to do is just add all of these up. So add them up. Now go ahead and be very careful to make sure that you're putting all the numbers correctly on the calculator and that you're not missing a number. But the first step is just to add. And when we add all of these up, you're going to get 830. Now the next step is to divide by how many we added. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You had 10. So when you divide by 10, it is 83. So this is what you guys did last year. You find the average of a data set. So we're going to take it a step further. And remember on our definition, we said that it was the mean of the distances. So we now need to find the distances. So you're going to find the distance. Each number is away from this number that you calculated. So how far away is 95 from 83? How do you do that? Well, you just go ahead and subtract. Go ahead and always put the biggest number first because I want positive numbers, no negatives. So basically 95 minus 83, and that gives me 12. 90 minus 83, and that gives me 7. So again, I'm taking this list, which is the same list that you had above, and subtracting the 83 from each number. Subtracting the 83 from each number. So in this case, the 83 is bigger, so I'm going to put it first, minus 70, because I want positive numbers. That's the only reason I'm switching up the order. And you get 13. 183, so 100 minus 83. And you get 17. Now with the 65, so this one's bigger, so 83 minus 65, 18. So again, you're finding the distance of this number and this one, and you're subtracting them to find that out. So 85 minus 83, that's 2. 83 minus 80, that's 3. 95 minus 83, that's 12. Some of these you already did, so 100, that's 17. And this one, 83 minus 50, 33. So again, to recap, step 1, find that mean or average. Add them all up, divide by how many. Step 2, take that same list and subtract the number that you got here by every single number. So you have a new list. So now the last step is to find the mean of the distances. So basically this is your new list now. So that's what you're going to find the mean of now. So this list will be what? 12 plus 7 plus 13 plus 17 plus 18 plus 2 plus 3 plus 12 plus 17 plus 33. So again, you add all of them up and you get 134. And then remember that for mean, the last step is to divide. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So divide by 10. And your final answer is 13.4. Okay, so let's recap real quick. Step 1, find the mean. Add them all up and then divide by how many. Step 2, take that list and subtract that mean from all the numbers on your list to create a new list. Step 3, take that new list and find the mean again. So add them all up and then divide by how many. And that gives you the final answer. Okay, now you guys have a worksheet to do.